So it's about 9:30 a.m. and it's take your friends to work day today. No, I'm just playing, but yeah, it's gonna be a life in a professional detailer day. So I'm just putting on my shoes and gonna go down to the setup and see what we need to do and knock out this day, this eventful day full of nothing but detail related. Drinking my morning coffee. That's good. All right, guys, so buckle in and get ready for a good episode. I'll tell you, there's nothing like walking up to this setup. Every time I walk up to it, I get excited. This thing brings so much joy to me. All right, so here we are at one of the coolest setups in the world, and I need to check to see how much water I have. I think it's getting pretty low, and I want to see if I need some more spotless water. Let's see here. Oh yeah, definitely gonna need to fill up a little bit today. This place is only a hop, skip, and a jump away, but it's still annoying having to drive here to fill up pretty often. But once you go spotless water, you never go back. When I bought this setup, after the initial investment, it came out to 50 grand. I didn't want to do anything else. I didn't want to buy anything else, and I've still been like this to this day. I'm really reluctant to try new things or buy new things until this business starts profiting. And if you guys know about business, it takes a lot of years before your business really starts turning around. And yeah, so when I first bought this thing, I didn't want to go to even talk to the detail shops to see how much it was going to cost to fill up spotless. I was filling up tap water for free down the street, and I did that for about 6 months, and I just made my work harder on me. That's all I did. It was twice the work. I was always having to keep the car wet in the sun so it wouldn't spot, and I would have to always dry it, because if you let tap water air dry, it leaves a white film on the car even if there's no water spots. And even if you dry it with a towel, there's still a white film. It's almost impossible to get that white film off with tap water. You have to almost buff it off. So yeah, once you do spotless water, you never go back. It's so effortless. It's so important as a detailer, and I love it. I don't even dry the cars half the time. I just let it air dry, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It would be nice to have my own water system, but we get a good deal down here. You can't complain. It's pennies to buy this water. Come on, guys, would it be a day in the life of a detailer if I wasn't flipping through detail content on social media?
Yeah, go. What's up, guys? I'm gonna show you guys really quick the two vans that we have for sale. We have this Dodge.
If you guys haven't checked out H2O Auto Detail Supply on IG, check them out. They're dope. And if you want to check out my profile, check that out as well. We're doing some cool things on there. You can see all of our work, and the link is in my YouTube bio. Hey, we made it to Hot Wax Detail Supply, and in my opinion, this is the only detail supply in my area. It was one of those things where you find a shop and it was a home run from the very start. I didn't need to look anywhere else. Once I found this place, man, they got the best deals, the coolest people, the best products, everything you need. So here we are at the fill-up station, and I always stay with the hot wax tokens, because for one hot wax token costs $1. You get 16 gallons for $1. But if you use quarters or you know, quarters totaling $1, you only get 12.8 gallons. So better value. Get yourself some hot wax tokens if you're right here in Orange County at Stanton next to Knott's Berry Farm. And it's Sunday. Looks like they're closed today. I was gonna bring you guys inside, but it is what it is. The one thing I don't like about filling up with the spotless water is there's no shutoff valve on the hose. So you got to be pretty precise on knowing how much you need, because once you put the tokens in, that thing's gonna flow until it's done. You got to crimp it and maybe take it out, or it's gonna overflow. And one thing that I didn't do when I was building this setup is I did not water treat the floor. I didn't water treat the plywood subfloor, and I didn't put silicone around all the edges to make it perfectly waterproof. And that's a problem, guys, because if you ever get a flood in here, or if your tank overflows and you got a bunch of water, it's gonna seep underneath your subfloor. It's gonna rot away the wood. It's gonna create rust, and it's a big issue. So I'm real scared about getting any water in here. There's just a very small amount of water that I ever spill, and that's it. And that should be, even if you have a water treated floor, you should be always very careful. But yeah, it'll prevent a lot of problems in the long run. But you know, when you're building a setup, it's a big headache. So if you're gonna cut a corner or two, you know, I don't blame you guys, and it just happens because there's a lot to go into this. So my setup has a 65-gallon water tank, and one token gets you 16 gallons. So theoretically, 16 gallons times 4 tokens is 64 gallons. In a perfect world, I'd be able to put that in, but my water tank is almost never fully empty, and I'm not gonna drain it out because I paid money for that. So it's kind of hard for me to top this thing off, but we're gonna give two tokens just to get us through the day today. Right, so we got our water, and off camera I put in another token, and it was perfect. It almost topped me off. I probably have about 60 gallons in there right now, and that'll last me a while, guys. I think I can get a week on 60 gallons. And just because I'm careful with my water, and I'm not doing this full time, still really part-time detailer. But if you're wondering how many cars can you get from about 60 gallons, and you can do around 6 cars, and that's a fact. About 10 gallons a car. So let's get on to the next activity of today. Oh yeah, and guys, I appreciate you watching my channel. And this is the first long form video I've done since we reached 1,000 subscribers. So if you're liking the video so far, subscribe to the channel. Check it out. You won't regret it. I promise. You're gonna like what we put out. And if you're interested about detailing or building a setup, check out some of our other videos, because we got a lot of stuff building this particular setup on there. It's almost 11 a.m. and we got a little bit of time until we start seeing the clients. And as I said before, it's Sunday, and what would Sunday be without a little bit of family time? So I'm gonna grab some flowers, and I'm gonna swing by my mom's cemetery and drop them off for her. Yeah, my mom passed away, guys, and it is what it is. It was a very sad, traumatic moment in my life, but you know what, guys, it made me stronger. I overcame that, and whenever you have adversity in your life, you gotta look within and pull through. I've had a lot of things happen in my life to where I hit rock bottom, and I've wanted to play the victim. I wanted to point fingers, but unless you look within and see what you did wrong and where it went wrong and how to get ahead from it, it's gonna hold you back. And every time I do that, it makes me stronger. I've turned into a beast from every traumatic situation I've ever had. So I want you guys to do the same. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling like the victim, stop that. Look within. Where did you go wrong? Work on yourself. Self-improve yourself first, and put everything else aside, and that's gonna make you a better, stronger person in the end. So let's go get these flowers. Best place to buy your flowers, guys, right here. All right, here we are. I know this sounds a little bit morbid, but if you live here in Huntington Beach or local, this is the bomb place to get buried at. This is the best one around. And last time I checked, to get a plot here is around 10 grand, and that doesn't include all the other stuff like the coffin, the headstone, the service. And I think the last time I checked, it was there was a quote. It was around over 20 grand just from start to finish to get buried here. And that's a lot of money, guys. So some guys open up a loan and they do financing, and it's crazy. And they're running out of land here, but they acquired some more acreage in the back, and it's real hard to get a spot here. There's even a waiting list. But you know, if you ever already been thinking ahead and what you're gonna do, it's always good to be prepared. All right, here we are. There she is, resting right by this tree and this bench. Yeah, I detailed my mom's headstone. Yes, I drill brushed it. I mean, come on, wouldn't you guys? All right, so now that all the sad stuff's over, let's go have some detail fun. We're on the way back to the apartment community, and we got a few things to get to. So let's get going. Okay, what's your name?
Dong, D-O-N-G.
Oh, how you doing? My name's Brandon. So,
Brandon.
how can I help you today? What is the kind of car you'd like to have done?
I have an old Mercedes.
An older Mercedes?
Yeah.
A 4-door?
2000. Yeah, 2-door.
SUV or coupe?
No, just a small car.
Oh.
Small.
Do you live here in the complex? How did you hear about us?
I see on the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, that's 100%. I can fix that for you.
Okay.
Hey, that's follow the address I give you, and you'll see it right now. I'll give you the address.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, so while I was up in the apartment getting some stuff, I had a customer who found me on Google, give me a call, and wanted me to solve a problem for him. Now, normally we wouldn't do this because it's a low amount of money, and whenever we have to stop what we're doing and either go to someone for something that small or either go get the van for something that small, it usually doesn't make sense. But today, everything's detail related, and simply for content, I want to go out of my way and get some shit done for you guys, for me. So this guy has a couple spots somewhere on his clear coat. He just wants it buffed out. He wants it to look good. We're gonna put on a 2-in-1 compound. We're gonna polish it up for him, make it look good, and he's gonna think we did miracles for him. And it's gonna be a quick 40 bucks. So right now, while he's en route to the complex, he's bringing the vehicle to me. Right now, I'm going out to the street where I have one of our rental cars parked, and I'm gonna be a porter right now. And what that means is we got this vehicle. It came in earlier today, came back from being out for about a week, and it needs a little quick wash, quick blowout, maybe a vacuum, a wipe down, nothing crazy. So I'm gonna go into the business account and pay myself out for a little quick wash for one of our rental cars. So if you guys don't know, I have my own rental car fleet. I have 7 vehicles. They're all around 2020, 2021, 2022s, nice cars. And here's a new addition to it. This is a 2021 Nissan Altima. And as you can see here, it needs a little bit of cleaning. So one thing about detailing, guys, is you get to drive cool stuff. You get to see cool cars. Otherwise, I'm not a Nissan guy, but after acquiring this for the business, I love Nissans now. This thing's cool. This is a Nissan Altima SR with dual exhaust, leather interior, peppy little motor. So let's pull this over by the detail van and stage it for a quick wash and get that going. So far today, we're gonna have a Mercedes 2-door older car. We're gonna have a Toyota Supra. We're gonna have this Nissan Altima and maybe a Honda Civic later. You guys want to look up my rental page, you can go to Wagstaff Rental Cars on Instagram and you can check out our rental fleet. And if you ever have any questions about how to get into the rental business, feel free to ask. I'm always here to help out and give back, because there was one time when I was trying to get into business, or I had questions and I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't have anyone. So I'm here for you guys to give back and help build entrepreneurs. That's my life. I'm all about entrepreneurship, and I have a lot of knowledge. I haven't been doing it too long, but I got a solid few years under my belt of doing business, and I'm only getting better. So this is my life. This is how I'm gonna retire, being a small business owner and being all about investments. That's all we are concerned about, is how it will make us money. What can we do with our money to have it make us money? I don't know what's in the near future for me, but I wouldn't mind buying some property out of California. It's crazy here. It's freaking crazy. The taxes, the inflation, the gas prices, the laws, it's out of control here. Now I'm gonna escape this place, you guys. Shit. This vehicle, at some point, I'm gonna try and fit it in for a quick wash before it gets rented again. At any moment, there's gonna be a booking coming through for this vehicle, and if it's not ready, I'm gonna have to give it out dirty, and I don't like doing that. So now it's staged. It's staged over here by the van inside the community, and there's a rental, one of ours, and that's gonna go out about 12:30. And there's my personal car. Wagstaff Auto Detailing, how can I help you?
Yeah, I just talked to you about 15 minutes ago.
Yes.
I'm making a left turn on Bishop right now.
Okay, I'm coming out right now. I'll let you in the gate.
Okay.
Okay, I'll meet you at the driving gate.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, so now we gotta go let him in the community. There's the van right there. He's gonna pull up next to the van. We're gonna operate on his baby and make a quick 40 bucks. Let's see if we can do this in about 15 minutes. Okay, that's a cool little Benz right there, guys. Check that little thing out. And I love the color. We're getting another red Supra in about an hour or two, so 2 little sports cars. Hi, just drive it in. How you doing, man?
Okay, how are you?
I'm Brandon. Nice to meet you. Nice to meてmeet you. Beautiful car, man. I'm glad you brought it. Yeah. I'm making a YouTube video. So you don't mind being in the video. Just drive it.
Not my place, not my car.
Yeah, your car, yeah. Just go ahead. The van is up there on the left. You'll see it. Yeah, all the way up.
But this one, you sure after you buff, they will go away?
Yeah. So, all right, guys. So we got this thing right here to buff out, and we have this one and this one. And if you guys have red paint, this happens on red paint really easy. It's very noticeable. The van's across the way. I'm gonna get started by rinsing the surface. you have on this car?
88.
88,000?
Yeah.
That's low, man.
Yeah.
You drive it every day?
No, only on the weekend.
Oh, it's your sidecar. It's your baby.
Yeah.
You have a daily car.
Yeah.
Okay. What year is it?
2007.
2007, man. You know, I won't lie, I've always wanted a little one like this. What kind of motor is in there?
I think it's V6.
V6 turbo?
Yeah, I don't know if they have turbo or not.
No?
No, not turbo.
All right, guys, so correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a lot of options of compound of what I can use to do this job. Now, part of me wants to use this one, but I feel it might be a little too rough. And I don't know if I want to use my Menzerna on it. I'm thinking that this is going to be the way to go. So we're gonna use this with a yellow pad and my cordless DA polisher. And we have an extra soft buffing towel. All right, let's get going. Now, I will advise you that I do recommend you do the whole hood one day. You might not have to do it today, but someday you might want to do everything, the whole hood. It'll look better. Well, you got 100% results on the first one. You want to come look?
Yeah.
How's that look?
Perfect.
Perfect, right?
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
All right, so let me get going. Hopefully I don't get a call here in a minute because I know I got a couple people coming by. I wanted to squeeze you in, but I'm glad I got to work on it because it's a cool car. You ever want to sell it, let me know. Uh-oh. I love the color. The red is the best. All right, check out that one.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, let me see what I can do with this one, all right?
All right.
So now we just got a call because the customer is outside to pick up the rental. So I have the customer here waiting while I go drop off this rental real quick. It'll just take a few minutes to drop this off to the customer.
Part-time or full-time anytime during the last.
So it's a hustle, guys.
Entitled to significant compensation.
It's a hustle.
To 32 now to see if you qualify for compensation. Hurry, time is limited.
Sometimes we're doing 5 things at once, 5 jobs at once.
Text settle.
I always speak about compounding your interest, compound your income. get a couple side hustles, get a couple streams of income going. That way when one business is slow, the other business will pick up the slack for the one that's slow. And all of them combined, you'll either make an average wage, or if everything's doing good, you'll outperform the next man and you'll have extra profits for you and your family. And life will get easier, you'll make more money, you'll have to work less. And you'll work less and make full-time money. All right, let's see where this guy is. He's a returning customer. So I already know him. He's had the car last week. And he's up here probably where I met him last time. There he is. All right, hold on. He's not gonna wanna be on camera. All right, yeah, that'll work, man. It was a pleasure doing business with you, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Anytime you need help.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and do you mind leaving me a review on Google?
Oh, sure.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. Can you do it right now? Because sometimes people forget.
Okay.
You found me on Google anyways, right? On the maps.
Yeah, on Google, I text like car detail in Westminster, and then they come out your place, so.
Yeah, go back to it and I'll show you how.
How do you spell your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. Thanks, Brandon. You done a great job. The car looks perfect. You're a professional.
This customer is happy. I'm happy. He had an extra little scratch, a little scuff on there. I charged him an extra 10 bucks. The total was 50 bucks. And he ended up leaving me a review right there on the spot. So that was incredibly good value for that job on my part. Took me about 20 minutes max. And we're on to the next one. Let's go. All right, there's the Toyota Supra. All right, here's the Supra, ready for its monthly service. Just a quick foam wash, hand wash, wax, tires clean, tires dressed, inside vacuumed, wiped off. Let him get going for his day off today. Yeah! How do you like the sound of that, guys? All right, we're gonna get started on cleaning this bad boy. And this is a day in the life of a detailer. So we're not gonna show much cleaning, but let me show you a little before and after of what we're gonna work on. I'm gonna spend about 2.5 hours on this thing, you guys. And, uh-oh, can we open the trunk? Yeah, there we go. So, that's kind of what we're working with back here. So, a little bit of detailing back here, definitely. It's gonna take a little bit of time to clean that up. And you can see that we definitely have some pretty dirty rims. The paint is pretty mucked up with a lot of crust and road grime and different contaminants stuck to it. So definitely gonna have to spend some time looking at the paint, hand washing it, shining it up with some spray sealant. And the interior, pretty basic. But other than that, guys, I will be back with you and show you the after results in just a minute. All right, so we're parked over here in the shade because why work in the sun if you don't have to, right? And I gotta get this job done ASAP. I quoted him at 125 bucks, and as you guys can see, it's gonna be quite a bit of work to make this thing look good again. But he's a really good customer, and I keep him on the maintenance schedule for about 95 bucks. But since it needs an extra work, I upped it a little bit by 125 bucks. But we all know that's not a lot of money, so time is imperative. I need to knock this out in about 1 to 2 hours max. Guys, there's a lot of work going down on this off camera. Trust me, we are getting down. I finished the interior. All the wheels look nice and clean like that. I'm starting on the hand wash. And we're almost done. We just have to detail this thing. But interior is looking clean. Took care of the trunk. Looks nice. Set up his purring. I'm feeling it, guys. Getting tired. It is now 3:21, so we've been going since 9:30, basically without a break. This is the beauty of the spot-free water. I'm just letting it chill. I'm gonna let it air dry. I'm wrapping things up right here, and I'm going to start doing my final touch-ups, but there's no rush to doing anything else with this now that all the hard part is finished. I could hit it with the blower, blow off some of that water. She's all done, guys, and she's looking pretty. And I'll be honest with you guys, this is my one and only supercar since I've been in business. For about the past year I've had this client, and he's only going to continue to get better cars. He's on the lookout to buy another car, sell this and get a better one soon. So I need to accumulate more cars like this, that's for sure. But I'm just glad I got one, at least. This thing's bad. The reason I say this is my one and only supercar is because you want to stack supercars, you guys. I mean, that's the type of car you want to clean on a day-to-day basis. They're fun to clean, they look badass. So definitely a few more for the portfolio, and that's the way I envision the business going, but little by little. So here we are with the Altima. Gonna pull it in over here in the shade. You know, since you're my neighbor, bro, and you know, I already.
I'm not asking you to do me.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. I know that's your job. I just really need a car to
Yeah. Oh, well, whatever works best for you.
Okay,
You know.
sounds good.
For sure, man. Yeah, so did you want me to look at it right now? Or
I'm kind of busy. I'm fixing my kid's bike, and then I have a friend coming over to watch the football game.
Okay, I'll touch base with you again tomorrow. We'll get it done. I'll just keep in touch with you. Water's gone. Coffee's gone. That is a day in the life of a professional detailer, guys. Just been nonstop hustling from 9:30. We are going on 5:17 now, and detail customer picked up the Supra, gave me 130 for that. I made 50 for the other job, so we're at 180. Plus the rentals brought in about a collective of 240 today, so we're around 420. I gotta still wash this. I have to wash the Ford Fusion. It just came back 10 minutes ago. And then I need to get a big meal in me and relax a little bit, and I'm gonna go out and do some deliveries for my driver job with DoorDash. I'm gonna compound some more money, some more revenue stream. I'm gonna try and pull in another 50 to 100 bucks, work around till midnight, and tomorrow wake up and do it all over again. This is what we're looking at right here. Here's the Ford Fusion. Love this car. Drives like a Cadillac, drives like a Lincoln. A lot of power. It's a full-size sedan. Guys, I can't stress this enough. If you want to get into the detail business, then strongly consider getting into another business that's also in the automotive industry. Whether you're gonna fix cars, whether you're going to buy and sell cars, or you're gonna rent cars, or you're gonna do tinting, PPF, wrapping, something car related. So when the detail business slows down, you got still revenue stream that is coming in, and they all complement each other, and the money keeps coming in. So check out this one. This one's for rent, guys. You guys are in Orange County? Hit me up. I have nice rental cars. They're all new cars. It was fun having you guys tag along to check out my day today. And man, I can't believe I have 2 more cars to wash. I wish I had a little bit of help right now, but with a quick foam wash, rinse, blowout, I'll be done.